Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's video, what we are going to do is going to do a quick mod for the Xbox Ally X. The board here for the buttons is pretty loud to me, as you can hear here. So there is a new mod that I received over the weekend that we can replace the board and basically add a specific padding for the buttons so they can become less loud. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing that, and I'm gonna walk you through how to open it. And on this video, as the way we're gonna open this, so you can also be able to use the same information to replace or upgrade your SSD if you need to do that. So I'll always show you all this in this video. All right, no further ado, let's continue. All right, so here on the back, we are gonna have actually 3 screws here on the top, 1 here, there, and 3 here on the bottom. And then we're gonna have 2 here on the side. So I'm gonna use one of my tools here. I'm gonna see which one actually works the best. If not, I may use my Alexa one, that is this one. I'll show you this one before that I used for the Legion Go too. All right, let's go ahead and start here. See, like this one here in the middle, it will not come out. You're gonna all basically loosen it up, but you will not be able to take this out. All right, so we're gonna use one of these to basically open the device. So usually from here, I will try to start from the top. And by the way, before you do this, make sure you don't have a micro SD card on the slot here, just in case. As I mentioned before, just stick and twist. Just watch your finger on the top that you don't hit the power button. And also watch out for this little cable here. So in the back here, it has this little tape. So basically just remove the tape over. And when you use one of these tweezers, just put the tweezer in the back of the thing. Just pop up. And then you'll be able to move this out the other way like this. Here is the power supply. This is going to be easy to take out. Power supply here. You can go ahead and grab this and pull it up. There we go. So this way you don't hit any switches. All right, so we're going to go. This is the board that we're going to replace right here. So we're going to take this ribbon on here. I'll take this ribbon also here. Slide it out. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's go ahead and continue. All right, here we're gonna remove this right here. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm putting everything in the order that I took everything out. Here, this is the order that I put everything that I took out from the Xbox Ally. I put in this order, the 2 bottom here and the 2 top, basically from here, and then here. Sorry, this is the 3 bottom from the Xbox Ally X on the case, on the bottom of the case. This one, 2 on the bottom of the bottom shoulder, and then so the 2 on the top, and then there's the 1 in the middle here. That is, you cannot take out this. You can see right over here. All right, so let's continue here. I'm usually trying to play this carefully. I mean, you can take this out, not to be that careful, but I am one of those people who like to be careful with stuff. All right, so this is the board that we are going to replace. Let's get the new one. See, this is the new one. It's right in here. All right, so it's going to come with all this extra attachment here. So it depends how you want to handle this. You could use these tubes that you put on the back of the buttons right here. Or you can use these little stickies also on the back of the button, or this one's on the back of the buttons. So depending on the one you use, depending how they're going to sound. So I recommend just test them out to see which one sounds the best to you before you finalize the whole everything attached back together. All right, so I'm gonna start with these red ones, and then I'm gonna try this one. I don't think I want to do this one, so this one's I'm gonna put it to the side. All right, so what I did, I put one of these little silicone ones and one of these plastic red ones here, as I mentioned earlier. So on the A button on the bottom, I put the red one, and on the B button, I put the silicone one. So I'm trying to see which one I like the most, and I think I like the silicone one. This is a silicone one. It feels good, and it's nice and quiet. Not too quiet, but it's a lot quieter than what it was before. This is the red one. Very clicky. Yeah, I think I like the silicone one. So I'm gonna put the silicone one on all of them right now. Yeah, I prefer the silicone one. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, so we're just attaching everything back. All right, we just attach the battery. And again, if you needed to switch the SSD, just follow the way I disassemble everything. Make sure you disconnect this, and then you can take that screw off to put the new SSD here. All right, now we're gonna attach the back here. Before we do that, we're going to attach this thing back to the board right here. All right, now that we have everything put back, before I screw everything back in, make sure everything is nice and tight. All right, so we're gonna retest the buttons, see the sound test. Okay, this sounds way better than what it was before. Okay, yeah, I'm happy so far. All right, let's go ahead and assemble everything back, and basically just do everything the same way you did before. All right, so whenever you need to turn it back on, if it doesn't turn on right away by pressing the power button, just plug it to your power supply and just wait for it to kind of reboot. And then we're gonna test a game and press the buttons here. We don't even have to test the game. We just have to just open the menu, just click A or B to see what happens. All right, so we are back here. So press A. Oh, that works. Yep. Press B. That works. All right, so the buttons are working. Perfect. So so far I like how they feels when I press on them, and also I like the way they sound. They don't sound as clicky as they did before. Let's turn this off. And again, here's the sound. You can hear some clickiness, but they're not as loud. But I'm 100% a lot happier than what it was before. All right, guys, if this video was helpful in any shape or form, please leave a like and a follow. I will be putting on the description below the link to where you can get the mod, this new little board for the Xbox Ally X, so you can upgrade the buttons here. And if you like it, just leave it. If you don't, just return it back. But for me, I like it. This is 100% a perfect mod. All right, guys, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. And don't forget to follow if you liked the video. Take care.